Shut up, Jardin! And welcome back to Frequently Urgent Questing. And the quest of many things, I don't know what episode we're on.
9?
12.
12? I'm really wrong.
Wait, are we on episode 12?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know.
Breanna, how could you
We're
forget? We do
somewhere
this
up
every
there.
We
week.
do this every week at the exact same time. You think I'd know?
I'm your DM, Jardin. We have Breanna, Stacy, Jeffrey, and Kail.
The
And
DM
we're-
forgot Jeffrey.
I know, I was like, oh, wow.
I almost said my name again. It's Jay.
It's okay.
I
Everybody
was like,
forgets Jeffrey.
James. I'm like, no, it's not
We're
Jay.
best friends.
We're best friends. Sorry, Jeffrey.
It's alright.
Last time you guys killed Sifeno, right? That's what you guys did.
Yep.
Yep.
And then Tiggles killed Sifeno, and all of you guys did a really good job hurting her.
Fucking mad.
I didn't mean to.
It's just like the one person who had feeble mind cast on him ran up. And
Well,
killed
it's
him.
just like, if I had remembered the power surge that I was planning to do, I would have gotten the kill, and I'm really mad.
You can get the glory later.
Yeah, no.
But she wants it now.
I need all the glory, all the time. My bard is showing. It's
And
fine.
then you guys went back to M and had a wonderful time just resting, taking the night off, but not really because Merlin threw a fit, and then she went to go talk with M, and then a lot of fucked up stuff happened.
That's a good description of what happened.
Yeah. And Jasper went to go talk to Iolana, and that was fun.
Yeah, who knows how I know her. Weird.
Yeah. And then you guys were like, we want to go shopping at Munacra. So M said, yeah, sure, that's fine. Just like that. And you guys teleported away.
Yeah.
Woo!
You ready to get into this?
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that familiar flash of energy sort of like takes over all of your senses. And again, that sort of resounding being in a place comes upon you, and you are in a very dark room.
Create bonfire on the tip of my wing.
Okay.
Just to light up a little bit. I
you-
can see.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
you.
can see.
You,
I can
Kail,
also
specifically.
Yes,
I can see now.
Jasper can see, and now Tiggles can
Literally
see.
everyone but you can see.
And
How does that-
He
Tiggles.
couldn't see before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I said
also
now.
blind in all of this.
Now he can see.
As you cast bonfire on your wingtip, you find yourself to be in a warehouse.
Do I know where we
Boxes
are,
stacked up.
by any chance?
Give me an intelligence check.
I mean, like, chances are slim, but, like, nope.
No, you don't.
Even with my modifier, that's not gonna do it.
You're in a warehouse. As your eyes start to adjust, and with the help of the thing, with the bonfire, you can see there's some windows that have light coming in, and it's maybe about like midday, but still very dark and dim in here. There's just a bunch of crates everywhere and different boxes of things.
I go over to open one of the crates.
Okay. And everything falls out, and it's just like a bunch of dry foodstuffs.
I take what I can. Just.
Okay. You start filling your bag with grain. Just start shoveling it in there.
Yeah, no, that's right. Just need all of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's mine.
You fill up your bag with grain,
Okay.
and wonderful.
I mean, just to be sure, I open another crate.
Okay. You open another crate, and a bunch of like raw crafting materials just kind of tumble out.
Maybe the gold's in the next one.
I won't lie to you. It's like if there's a bunch of crates, I'm fucking ready to open
If
all
there's
of them.
something to open. Tiggles is on it.
Merlin's just, like, standing there just watching you with a slightly fond expression.
I'm trying to locate a door.
It's like nobody's stopping me, so
Or investigation round.
I'm just Merlin's
Because of
entertainment
rolling
sometime.
high. Oh no, that's fine. It just looked like a 1 from here.
Yeah, no, it's not a one. But for whatever reason, Morfran decided to die on me. And by
Alright,
Morfran,
well.
I mean D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
Not sponsored, but
Not
we could be.
sponsored.
Then we'll say nice things about you instead of saying, no, you fuck up.
Because we're literally being paid to say nice things.
Yep,
Yep.
nice things.
and I can be bought very easily.
Would you like to hear the nice version of D&D Beyond?
16.
16? Yeah, you just start clopping around on Bacchus and looking around. You easily find a door out.
I'm going to cast... No, actually, I want to look around and see if I can find any sort of clothing in this fucking warehouse.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Don't fail me now, baby.
That's not great, but 13?
You aren't able to find like fully finished clothes, but you are able to find sort of a small assortment of like raw textiles.
Okay, so I want to cast Disguise Self on the cards.
Okay.
On the deck.
Yeah.
So I look human for a while.
Okay.
And then I want to use my hands to try and make kind of like a non-culturally appropriate-y headscarf and face covering combo out of the cloth.
Sure.
Because I don't know what is culturally appropriate for this world, but I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll something for that?
There's not like a craft roll. Give me just a dexterity check.
Okay. My dex is not good. 6.
We'll see. It's not great.
Alright, I don't feel great about
A
this.
strong wind might undo it.
But... Okay.
But you're able to fold some stuff together. The rest of you, if you're paying attention to Merlin, just sort of like waddles off, and then do you come back to the group?
Yeah, I mean, I probably didn't go that far. I did it in front of them. Like, I'm not trying to hide it.
And Merlin just turns into a woman.
Yeah, looks like a 6 foot tall, real thin, very, very blonde, very, very angular, not especially pretty woman.
I don't think I've noticed it. I think I'm still just going for the crates.
Give me another investigation check.
Oh god.
And now I have poorly wrapped a piece of cloth around my head.
Okay. Alright. That is a 4.
Okay, yeah, you're not really finding anything new. You've opened up another thing of dried foodstuffs.
Oh boy.
And Morfran isn't even in there anymore. Morfran's out on the street, going about town. So
I will get bored with it and kind of head back, and now I notice that Merlin is like...
yeah, there's just a woman now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just shrug it off, and I go in Morphin's direction, just be like, meh. I got what I needed here. I got my bag of grains.
Oh, it's just a lady here.
Jasper, there is a chance that I could pose a problem in this city. Could you help me not be so obviously like this?
Any particular look?
Just not like this.
And I throw the disguise kit at you.
Oh god, I had to do it myself, oh no! I technically have proficiency because I'm technically a rogue.
Sure.
I don't think Merlin's ever done this before.
You get proficiency, but you're rolling at disadvantage.
Okay, so
I mean, if you fuck it up, I can fix it.
Not that it fucking matters.
I
All of my
don't
shit is a
remember.
+1 for dex-based shit.
I kind of want to say give me performance, but that doesn't really...
It's.
I have a +0 to
Does anyone
that.
else know what it is?
It might be. Let me look. It's.
I don't remember.
probably
I
Like
don't have one.
dis-
It should say in the disguise kit.
Well, yeah, but I don't.
On D&D Beyond, not sponsored.
Disguise.
It could be.
No, I don't want disguise kitty. Thank you.
I want disguise kitty.
Disguise kitty.
You just slink a cat around your shoulders and suddenly you're a different person. Lesbian cat
Does it-
rescuer.
Deception? I think deception.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Cool, I'm cool with that. Deception plus proficiency,
Yeah.
but at disadvantage. Well, that's pretty bad. And that one's a natural 20 that I've wasted. Cool. So, 11.
11. Okay. I will say in combination with your head wrapping, it's
Yeah.
passable from a distance, but if you get up close, it's like you put on a lot of bad makeup.
Can I tell how bad it is?
give me
I'm
an
unhappy.
insight.
I'm very unhappy about this.
Nope, that's a crit fail. Somehow, at a thing that I'm really good at.
You look
I'm
great.
gonna say you just don't care.
Yeah, that's.
I honestly think that, like, I assume there's a mirror in the disguise kit because that's important to this process. If it looked that bad, I think that her vanity is enough that she'd just take it off and just go for it. So I'm probably just...
a worse idea, but yeah.
Well, I've still got my cloak, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm wearing my whatever clothes, but I'm... So I'll just put my hood up and I'll just try and be quiet.
Okay.
I should be good at that. I've got some practice.
Sure.
Okay, so I leave the... I put my hood up and I go after Morfran.
Morfran, what are you doing on the street?
Currently, being blinded by the bright light of day.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, I was
Give you that
gonna
yawn
sing Blinded by the White because I'm normally a beacon in the sunshine.
Oh,
I'm still pretty bright though. Just not as bright as the feathers.
Gotcha.
But also I'm just kind of looking around for the general magic shop area and also probably being overwhelmed because I've never been to Munacra before.
Yeah, you have come out of the warehouse into like a sprawling city. You can't even see the scope of it because it's that large and the buildings are pretty tall even where you are. You sort of look to the right and left of you down the streets and you can see walls in the distance that you assume surround the city, and you can see sort of peeking out from the other rooftops a large black tower.
So I want to walk up to Morfran and just gently touch her shoulder for just a moment and then move away so that your armor doesn't stop working. And just say, with me, and just start going down the road.
Okay. You have a guide. But roll me an investigation check anyway.
Well, does she get advantage?
25.
Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it.
Was already walking in the way that you had decided to go.
Cool.
Tiggles, you're following?
I might as well, because I went out first to be like, well, after Morfran. So yeah, I'll just do my thing and be like, yeah, alright. Just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna toss some grains as I walk. Just do.
Gotcha. Leaving a breadcrumb trail. Nice.
Yeah,
That won't be bad.
I've got so many, don't worry.
Did you have something to say? Jasper?
Jasper slowly picking up all of the breadcrumbs.
Doesn't matter now.
Well,
What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say I think I've been here before, right? But we're already
You have been here before.
we're already walking, so it doesn't matter.
So you are following Merlin, who is in the form of Aurelia.
Can I tell where we're going?
You're sort of moving towards the center of the city from the direction that she's going and what you know. I don't think you've ever been to the shopping district, which is where she's heading.
No, I
but
mean,
you have been to
haven't had
the...
Where all the smart people are.
Yeah, you have been to...
I don't remember where it or what it's called. Something fancy.
You have been to the Corderis Institute of Arcanum.
Yeah, that place.
So, I need to roll some stuff.
I'm walking behind a little bit.
You don't seem
With
to
the
be
trail
getting...
I'm leading you with?
Yeah, sure.
You don't seem to be catching a lot of attention, and as you're sort of walking around, there's a lot of animals around, ravens, rats, owls, etc. This is a very full of familiars place. You see that the architecture is pretty impressive. It's a lot of stonework, but if any of you are inclined in magic, which you would be, Tiggles, you can tell that some of it was definitely built using magic, and it's not just straight up masonry. And while you continue to walk through the city, as you get closer to the center, you eventually arrive at the Presage Promenade, which is a large street that has a ton of shops all across it.
Morfran, darling, you might want to take off the helmet.
No.
All right. That'll be fun for us.
Yeah, I'm definitely walking behind all y'all.
We're probably going to die here today, but that's fine.
You might die here today.
So, what exactly are you looking for?
Anything really that can help us maybe trap big flamey ball of sun dude?
Big
The-
flamey ball of sun.
He's not a big flaming ball of sun.
I can't remember.
There's the guy
He's
who's
the comet.
leading the orc
comet.
army,
Thank you.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then he's not on fire, is he?
The comet guy? No.
I was like,
He's
it's
just
a metaphorical
He's
comment.
just a big brute of a guy who just can't.
Yeah,
He doesn't
as-
stop.
As you saw him, he was this incredibly large man wearing like almost full golden armor. And
He's
he had a
basically
large
like
sword.
the juggernaut,
Yeah,
and you're
kinda.
trying to find a way to stop an unstoppable force. So that'll be
Basically.
fun.
So let's just throw him at you at him.
I mean, it's occurred to me.
Yeah.
I think that's a terrible idea because I
Football.
would die. Because there's also a chance that he's not based in magic, which would be real bad for me.
I mean, I'm sure his armor or something is, so.
You really just want me to die. I have 65 hit points.
Gonna metagame for a moment? That's not enough.
No, I know! This is what I'm saying!
Anyway.
We were talking about this on the way here about using the non-magic shield as like Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but now you know that's the thing.
I already knew you were gonna do that someday.
Well, yeah, I know. But still, it's not just a thing that we do every fight, because I will die. This has to be a Hail Mary.
What about portable holes?
That would be fun. Do I know a guy?
He's like, why do you want that?
Well, I was going to just sort of list off all of the stores here, and you can pick what you want.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great.
As you're walking
DM
around,
put a lot of effort into this, guys.
It's fine. You would probably want to go to a place called Cuthbert's Curios.
Okay.
He might have,
Say
you know
Cuthbert's.
him as a man named Francis Cuthbert, and he has a lot of odd things in his collection.
Is this someone that I've had a lot of dealings with?
Not necessarily, he just has a reputation.
Okay.
And some of the other stores that you pass, just in case they're of interest to you, you pass a place called the Glass Slipper, the Beguiling Boutique, the Lucent Cut, the Snapdragon Sweets and Treats, the Scrollporium, Botanica Magica, and Walter's Wands and Staffs.
I'm gonna try to write all that down. I cannot write that fast.
You do not have to.
But I
Just
want
if it's
to.
in your head.
I'm not gonna remember it in my head.
Kind of wandering by, I kind of want to like glance into the boutique
Okay.
and just kind of see what kind of things they have around.
You sort of peek into the boutique, and there are just beautiful garments everywhere, and they're sort of sectioned off in different areas. There's a place for cloaks, more simple robes and stuff, and then like fine suits and other dresses to wear. And you would probably know this having shopped here before, that there are magical and non-magical items available.
Okay, I need to go over to Morfran, and I'm going to reach for the bag of holding. Are you going to allow me to do that?
I suppose so.
I need money.
Oh.
So,
So
I tell you
it's not
this.
a different coin pouch.
Are you serious? You
Yeah.
keep any money in the... Okay.
Why would I keep my money in the bag of holding?
Fair enough.
You're smart.
Yeah.
You have an anti-magic field around you.
Yes.
Maybe don't touch the extra planar.
That's a great
the
idea.
extra-
I keep forgetting about this thing.
You would know this.
I would know this. I just need to remember this as myself.
Yeah.
Don't get us all killed.
Morfran, I actually need some money.
Okay. So I just literally take off the bag and like throw it to you.
Is it also magic?
No, it's just a bag of coins. It's a
Where'd
huge
you
bag
keep
of
the
coins.
rest of the coins?
In all of my various pockets between my armor.
I love this. This is no game.
I'm a dwarf, okay? I keep my coins well secure.
You're a conspiracy theorist is what you are. You walk around with your mattress full of gold.
You hear Morfran coming because it's not the armor jingling, it's the coin.
Yeah.
That's a stupid amount of money to put in your armor.
It's an extra layer of protection too. Just
So this bag of coin gets tossed at you, and it's sizable, and it makes like, poof, onto the
Yeah,
ground.
like it makes a
Yeah.
cloud of dust appear.
All right, I put it in my pocket, and then I go into the boutique.
Okay. There is a fair-skinned elf. You would know of her. Her name is
Yeah.
Celeste. And she welcomes you, and she goes, "Hello! How can I help you? Are the rest of you coming in? I'm not asking that as her, I'm asking that as DM. But I kept the voice. My apologies.
This is what, just like a clothing shop?
Yeah.
But they also do magical
I mean,
stuff.
I guess I'll come in. I don't really have any particular need.
Sure.
for
You
anything
stalk
anymore.
in. Are you just out on the street?
I asked Bacchus if he'd like a new scarf.
Yeah.
Right. I go inside.
Okay.
He likes
It's
his
a very
fashion.
important role.
Yeah.
Roll for scarf, please.
Yeah. Goodness.
What are you, Tiggles?
I wonder what did you said there was like a sweet shop or?
There is a place called the Snapdragon Sweets and Treats.
Yeah, I break off from all them and go there.
We'll get there in a moment.
Please don't.
Can you remind me what her name was?
Celeste.
Alright. Hello,
No
Lady
promises.
Celeste. I have a bit of a problem and I need it rather quickly, but I'm willing to pay for the inconvenience.
Okay.
I need a full tailored outfit in entirely white that covers me from head to toe with a crystal mask if possible.
She like inhales and just holds it for a second. She goes, Okay. And she's just thinking about it, the logistics in her head. She goes, I need to take your measurements.
Of course.
She sort of like takes a wand off of her hip and she waves it, and a little like thread or a little measuring tape comes out and it flies at you and goes
And then
poop,
goes
poop.
away.
Yeah, and it falls onto the ground. She goes,
You might
"Oh,
have to use traditional methods, darling.
That's curious. Sure, that's fine. And she grabs it up off the ground and she takes all your measurements.
Merlin has that face of somebody who has so much money, they're like used to this and it's just boring at this point,
Yeah.
but in a way that they're willing to deal with.
Okay, so let me see.
I'm willing to spend some time here.
She is a professional at this and is very, very quick to make things and is assisted with magic. So she's able to get it to you within like 30 minutes. But for the mask, that poses a bit more of a problem. She's like, actual crystal or...
If possible.
I don't know if I can do that, but the people down at the Lucent Cut could.
Bougie bitch.
Wait,
It's a crystal mask.
That would be about, let's see, all white, that was all silk, elven, about 450.
I pay her. I don't haggle.
Yeah, alright. She gladly accepts it. And what about you, sir? Can I help you with anything?
I don't know. What have you got?
Damn, Jasper.
She just gestures to the whole store.
Merlin's face turns on exasperated wife waiting for her husband to finish.
We have cloaks that change to any style or color that you want, or you can just pick one of the pre-made styles that we have. We have ones that billow dramatically in the wind if you want to.
That's
we have
what
ones
I
that
need
make you
for
more
sure.
silky or not. We have gloves that make you better at climbing and swimming, or you know. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for, or?
Gloves might be nice. I don't know what kind of gloves I would
Climbing
get, though.
gloves would be nice.
I'm not any good at climbing in the first place.
Yeah, we have a very robust outdoor culture here, sort of by the coast, so.
Do you happen to have any boots of spider climbing?
I do not. That would be down at the Glass Slipper.
Fine.
You just have to go everywhere else to get what you want.
Apparently.
And you're gonna like it.
I very much doubt that.
I don't know. Like, gloves would be nice, but I honestly have no idea about anything that would be useful. Maybe I'll come back, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not good at thinking
That's
of
fine.
things that would be
That's
useful
fine.
for
She
me.
goes, well, thank you very much for your business. I hope you have a wonderful day. Can you just give me a general charisma for, like, carousing? I just want to know how you're doing outside.
So did I get my whole outfit?
You got all of the white outfit, but
Damn,
not the mask.
She is quick.
Yeah.
Half an hour is like ridiculous.
There was a lot of, like, fabric flying in.
Yeah,
magic
I'm
and
assuming that
wand
it's like
stuff, and-
extremely dramatic. There's like a lot of like hard edges built
Oh, yeah.
into it.
Okay.
It's like
power suit.
yeah,
style.
like kind of like padded shoulders, but not too much.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19.
And it comes up into like a cowl. It's nice.
While you're out there, you get a few followers. Yeah.
Just being generally charming.
Yeah, just being generally charming. A couple people come up and they're like, "Oh my gosh, your familiar is so cute," and they start petting Bacchus, and you're just like, "Oh, actually, this is my lord." And
Oh no.
But I totally buy into it. I'm like, yes, he's the cutest lord, which is why you should follow him.
Nice.
For
can be
cuteness,
your lord.
overlord. And just like on point too, like Bacchus does the like double clap. Meh.
Nice. Tiggles, are you currently covered in blood?
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's all dried though.
Oh boy.
Obviously. You wander down
No
the
one's
promenade
babysitting.
towards the Snapdragon Sweets and Treats, and you can see that there are like a lot of like kids there, some parents and their families. And the people helping all of these people are a lilac tiefling and a fair-skinned human, sort of behind the counter with aprons and different things. And you walk in, and it's just like Willy Wonka style candy store, but it also has like a bunch of fun magical little toys and things. And you can see kids playing with like collectible cards that have illusions on them and stuff like that.
All right.
No one has noticed you yet.
Huh. That's a first.
It's very busy inside.
Well, I'm just gonna go straight up to the counter. Just, if I have to push past people, just go for it.
You, which person are you going to?
The tiefling.
Okay, so you go up to the tiefling.
Racist.
You're fine. You go up to the tiefling and she looks at you kind of like really like, oh goodness at first, and she goes, hello, how can I help you?
Just kind of like looking around and I'm just like,
Are you okay?
yes.
Okay.
Because he's very just points to like, I don't know, one random shelf and goes, I want all that.
She looks up and it's just like a bunch of like different taffies and candy bars and different things. She goes, you want all of it?
Just nodding at it again.
Oh, okay. Sarah, hold on. I'm gonna be busy for a minute. She like goes over to like a small ladder and gets all the things for you, and she starts like piling them all up in different bags. And she goes, "Okay, so that's this one. That'll probably be around like 5 gold. It's candy."
That's how I do. Oh. I just proceed to like
very fancy street. I thought it would be gourmet prices.
No, there's like magical candy too.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
Yeah.
I just reach into my little bag and I just hand a handful of basically a bunch of coins and jewels I got from the jewel frog when it exploded. I picked it up.
Yeah.
There's still a tooth stuck in.
Yeah, like it's
Just a clatter of things on there. She just takes the tooth and like pushes it aside and back towards you, and then just sort of like takes what she thinks is about enough, and she just pushes the rest back to you on the counter. She goes, "Okay, I'll wash those later. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
I just take my stuff and like not even respond, just walk off.
Do you leave the money on the?
Oh no, I just
Okay, yeah, scoop that in.
Scoop the money in, toss the tooth into the crowd. It's fine.
It's just like a blood smear
Yeah.
on the counter. She just goes,
It's mostly dry.
yeah, it's like flaking off.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Just got my candy, got my shit, and I'm
You
head
cannot
back.
really fit it in your bag because there's so much grain in your bag. So
Okay, well then
She's
before
using your cake.
I was like, before I do all that, then I take my bag and I just dump the entire thing of grain on the counter, put all the stuff, put my candy in the bag, and then go.
5 gold worth of grain, and I'm paying grain.
she just stares, just beside herself. This town is the weirdest people.
Yeah, I just head out to go find what Morfran's doing.
Yeah, okay. You find Morfran carousing in the street.
I offer you candy.
I take it.
It's delicious. It's so good.
When I walk out, I pose for a moment just to see if Morfran is looking.
I'm handing out pamphlets.
And then I turn and I go to the place to get my fucking mask.
Okay, so you head down the street to the Lucent Cut. Jasper, are you just tagging along with...
I guess so. I wasn't really the one that specifically wanted to buy anything, so
That's what you're doing. You can just go off and do whatever.
I got candy.
do what?
Whatever you want.
I don't want to do anything.
So you
There's
had-
nothing here for me, really.
Merlin, you head into the Lucid Cut, and there are two dwarves sort of in there. You come in, and there's a lot of beautiful raw gemstones, cut gemstones. They have some jewelry as well, rings, parapets, etc.
I go in with you.
I just wait.
Welcome.
smiling.
How can I help you?
I have a very specific request, and
Okay.
I need it done as quickly as possible.
Okay.
I have hands.
You do have
Oh
hands.
my god. So I grab my I guess it's the only paper I have. Yeah, I grab my spellbook out of my bag and I open it up to the back and I begin sketching very rapidly and talking equally rapidly about exactly what I want.
Okay.
Which basically is like a plague doctor mask made entirely out of crystal.
You extra bitch.
I mean, the best way to hide is to be the most obvious person in the
thing.
room.
Yeah, okay.
I'm very sane today, guys. It's great.
Alright. He sort of like props himself up on the counter more to look at what you're sketching and goes, okay, yeah, oh, I see, okay, that's weird geometry. Alright, yeah. And how soon do you need it?
No, preferably.
Oh, okay. That'll be about 20 minutes and about 5,000 gold.
I pay it in platinum.
Aye, we'll get right on that. he goes back and he goes, Ahan, what's the storefront? I got my work cut out for me.
And I recast disguise self while
Gotcha.
we're waiting.
And you hear a lot of like hard banging, etc. And the other person comes up to you and goes, hello, how can I help you?
I just turn away from them if they're a dwarf. And they go stand next to Merlin.
Yeah, so she just kind of wanders away.
Did you want something, darling?
It's subpar work.
Yes, but it's the best we've got for now.
She kind of bites her lip a little bit. Doesn't say anything.
Damn.
Fucking rough.
Damn.
I know we're bad guys, but you didn't have to cut like that.
Duergars, hill dwarves,
Don't have to go that deep.
mountain dwarves, even worse.
Oh, Lord.
Topsider dwarves.
Yeah. Fucking topsies. You wait a little while and he comes back and he has it pretty, like, spot on to the drawing.
Cool.
And it's beautiful.
I put it on.
And yeah, you have now completed the look.
This is a good day. I tip him 10 gold and I leave.
Thank you very much. Please come back.
Not likely.
Okay. He looks at his wife and she's like, I don't know.
We've been the nicest to everybody in this town already.
All right, you got your look.
Yes. Now I am perfectly incognito, guys.
You walk outside and the light
I shine bright like a
catches-
diamond.
catches the mask, and so many people are looking over at you. And
This feels nice.
you definitely feel like you're starting rumors.
I cover my one good eye because you're too blinding, and tell Bacchus to lead the way.
Okay,
I'm sorry, darling.
I'm
I'll stay away
sensitive,
from the
Aubrey.
sun.
Jesus.
Where are you heading now? Or what are you looking for?
Well, Morfran wanted to find magical items that we could use for combat, so we will now go someplace that has that.
I need weapons of mass destruction.
This is someplace I would have spent more time, so it was very important to get this first.
Gotcha. There's not quite like magical weapons are a lot more regulated in this
Right.
city. But you might find something at
Well,
Cuthbert's.
I want potions for one.
You would go to the Botanica Magic after that.
Yeah, and I want an immovable rod. And I want
Good lord.
beads of force. And I want Oh, what is it called? I think it's actually a homebrew thing, but I wanted if you'll let me find it. Like a device that lets me do 2 concentrations at the same time. Like something that concentrates for you.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay.
She wants to be able to do everything.
That's a bit much.
Well, like I said, it's a homebrew thing, so it's entirely up to you.
I'm going to say you will not be able to find it.
That's fine. I just...
But you can find...
Merlin is a struggle sometimes, because they're all concentration.
You can find the immovable rod. We can just sort of expedite that to say it will cost you about... Also, just offhandedly, I will say that you had 10,000-ish gold.
I think that's what we agreed on last time.
I want to go to the glass slipper or wherever.
That's,
So what you
okay,
gotta
yeah.
do is collect that sweet frog explosion stuff.
Because I want to find
Bits of people
boots
are
of
in it,
haste
it's great.
and boots of spider climb.
There you're able to find boots of spider climbing, but not boots of haste.
That's fine. Seemed like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
So I have them gift wrap the boots of spider climbing.
Okay. They are slippers of spider climbing, but we can call them boots.
Slippers?
Yeah.
That's so cute. I bet they're like little like fuzzy slippers that are shaped like spiders. Beep, 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 beep. When you walk, it makes like the legs on each one like contract and expand.
Okay, that's... Sorry, I'm just getting a total for you.
No, you're fine. We've got more money than God.
Yeah, you've spent like 5,450, so you're more than half done with what you've got.
There's always more money.
The immovable rod will cost you about 3
gold?
1,000?
3,000? Fair enough. I was gonna say they're more than that, but I don't know how much they are.
And the slippers will cost you, I'll be nice and say another 2, so you'll need a little bit extra to get the rest.
Okay, is that counting everything else that we've made since we started, Kail? Have you been keeping track of
Yeah,
that?
if I took away the 5,000 because I had a little bit more than 10,000 just from the gold that we started out with and what I've been adding. So I currently have I have 300 platinum and 2,192 gold. So I have the equivalent of 5,192 gold.
Well, okay, so with the immovable rod, I want to get them to demonstrate it for me.
Okay.
And then I want to grab it.
Oh goodness. Okay, give me a persuasion check at
And then be like,
advantage.
it seems faulty. I don't know. I think if I'm going to need to work on it, it probably shouldn't cost that much. That's a natural 20 bits.
Oh my god. There's an old man, Walter, and it's his shop.
Walter.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there, just like...
I'm like twirling it in my fingers like a
I never
baton.
wanted to make these. They're just... mostly work with wood, not metal. It's a piece of junk, just take it.
Excellent. And the beads of
again
force,
next
did we
time.
find those?
No, that would be harder to find.
Okay,
that's more
fine.
of like a military grade thing.
That's fine. So, and then the spider climbing
Yeah,
was 2?
Yeah, 2,000.
Sure. I like reach into my breastplate. Shake,
You
like a
just
shake a
shimmy
can
out
of
gold.
coins, yeah.
Well, I'm done. Anyway, these are for you, darling. And then I toss the gift wrap boots at Jasper.
You now have boots of spider climbing.
Great.
Use them to your advantage. Get the high
Yay.
ground. It's not that complicated.
I really hate you right now.
I love you right now.
Yeah, you love yourself.
As you've
all
been
the
walking
time.
around,
That's not true.
can you all give me just a general perception?
16.
23.
Oh god.
18.
Let's see. 13.
13, what was yours again?
16.
16, 18, 23. You, Morfran, and Jasper have noticed that there is someone else on the street who is dressed just as fancily as you are, if not even a little bit edging you out. And he's been gallivanting through the shops, looking at all kinds of things, and eventually comes up and I think bumps into you, and he goes, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh wow. You all are amazing."
I'd notice him at this point, I assume.
Yeah, you would. He goes, "Oh my goodness, can I take a closer look at that armor?"
No.
That's too bad. And he looks down, and Bacchus is looking at this man very intently.
What is he wearing?
He's wearing this immaculate, like, blue robe that's, like, gilded with gold and other gems and stuff, and he has this, like, beautiful vest underneath with a ascot that's also, like, matched colors.
Do I recognize him?
Give me an intelligence check, see if you know him.
Natural 1, I don't know him.
No, you don't.
Never met him.
Bacchus is looking at this man very intently, and he looks down and he goes, "Oh my goodness, the jailer himself! Bacchus, is good to see you!" "What are you doing in the city?"
He just stays quiet. He's like, nope.
Yeah, Bacchus.
Does Bacchus seem uncomfortable?
Give me an insight check.
You remember the goat is my best friend.
Like a fuck ton, like 27.
Yeah, Bacchus seems uncomfortable. He actually moves back a little bit.
Okay. So I, with my beautiful white gloved fingers that I assume end in little points like nails, I grab his chin and I turn him towards me so that he's in my space.
Okay.
And just first of all, I want to see if any glamours drop.
No.
He's actually like this.
None
Okay.
drop.
That was more for me. And I go,
And he goes, "Oh my, how mysterious.
I'm going to need you to leave
Why?"
because you're in my way.
"Oh, darling, I'm in everybody's way." "I love this city! Oh my goodness. You. Oh goodness, you're like a mystery." And he looks over at Tiggles. And he's just like, "Oh my goodness, you are the finest specimens that I have ever seen in this city so far.
I don't like this.
Can I tag along with you guys?"
You can't see it behind the mask, but Merlin's face is just like, oh god.
I like telepathically commune with Bacchus about what the fuck's going on.
Okay. He goes, "This man is very old and very dangerous.
Do we need to be gone?
He's thinking about it. He goes, he's unpredictable at the very least."
And
tell-
nothing dropped? I don't trust this.
I tell Bacchus that one day Munacra will be ours too, but I think it's too soon.
Okay. He still is like so enamored with you guys, and he's like, "Come on, Bacchus, just like let me join you for a while. I'm sure that you'll find all sorts of delectable magical items in your travels."
I really don't like this guy. I also don't like being called a specimen.
I don't mind that.
No.
Says the experiment.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
No.
No, I can't.
You can't catch shit.
Can't do it all.
Technically, if it dropped, wouldn't I be a harpy in
Yeah, you would
a
be.
very well tailored outfit? My
Would
wings
the
would be
outfit
very
be
unhappy.
well tailored anymore? I'm not sure.
No.
Oh, goodness.
No, it wouldn't.
My body shape is similar, but the wings are a problem.
Actually, from what you would assume, you would just go back into your harpy form. The clothes would come with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I asked Bacchus if he thinks it's better to keep him closer if we should leave now.
He doesn't have a clear answer for you.
Do I recognize this guy? Probably not.
Give me some sort of intelligence check.
Well, that's probably not going to go well for me. That's a 10. So no.
He doesn't seem familiar to you. Mm-mm. He actually, in that moment where you're kind of eyeing him up, he eyes you back up and he actually gets closer and he goes, "Oh my goodness. The magic inside you is amazing.
I take
I've
a
never
step
even seen
back.
anything like this before."
I don't want to be anywhere near that guy.
I don't like this.
This is all fair.
Alright, Captain Bad Touch. I'm gonna need you to take a step
He
back.
hasn't touched any of you, but yeah.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
touching us with your mind.
He goes, all right, fair. There's enough for me here. Really, Bacchus? Why do you have this weird pet? Come
Oh no.
That'd be fight up in here.
Excuse
That's
you.
not a good idea.
He just big grin on his face.
This pet has a little bit of an ego. Thanks much. Just like face crack, just like twitching a little bit.
mhm.
Just no. Just sits there on Bacchus and is kind of fuming a little bit and is really like kind of like hammer twitching right now.
Mhm.
Just
And he
not
goes,
enjoying this.
Oh, please don't take it so personally. He touches the hammer and lowers it, and a small crack forms in the hammer.
He's trying to piss her off.
Kail just went slightly cross-eyed with rage. I've never seen that before.
Ooh, oh shit.
I walk away. I'm leaving.
Alright.
I'm waiting for Morfran's lead.
One day, we will have a conversation. Today is not that day, sir.
Alright, I'll be looking forward to it. Have a great time! And he just walks away.
I throw a bag of candy at him.
It hits him in the back. He just and then just shatters onto the ground. He just keeps striding.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was remarkably unpleasant.
I'll say. Well, I think I'm quite done with this magical concoction we call a city. I'd
No
like to get
potions,
going.
though? Because I really would like some potions, actually.
And if we could finish this quick, that would be all the better.
All right.
You head down to the Botanica Magica, and there are many, many potions available for you. What kind are you looking for?
I am looking for healing potions. I am looking for a potion of haste. I am looking for any sort of buffs that they have. I'd like to kind of know what they've got on in stock.
Okay. Give me just a general persuasion check.
Show.
I'm not gonna role play through all this.
I think I have a +8, but we'll see. Persuasion. I have a +0, 15.
Okay.
I'm not persuasive.
You're able to get. She has. It's Cecilia, middle-aged woman. She has a bunch of healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Some greater healing potions, about 4 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone assisting with this transaction?
I mean, I just give you gold whenever you want it.
I'm not even here.
Gotcha.
Are you with us, Tiggles?
I mean, I follow, but I'm just watching.
Okay.
And you can. And she has a potion of resistance, just sort of like in the realm of what you're looking for.
Okay. The potion of resistance is probably outside of our budget right now.
The healing potions are 50 gold, greater healings are 150 gold, and the resistance potion is 300 gold.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I think we'll take the resistance and 3 healing potions. And I just want to keep one in my pocket in case of emergency.
Just the regular healing potion?
Yeah.
So
I think we should each have a regular healing potion on our person, so maybe we should just get 4. Get one for Jasper, even though he's a dick. That's me, not Merlin.
You're just mysterious,
That
Jasper.
is 500 more gold.
I just hate most people on principle.
That's
Yeah.
very fair.
And that guy that you just met, whew.
Okay. That's it.
Just
I mean, I threw
hard.
candy at him. Life is good.
Not really. This isn't quite the town that you would go to for armor and things, but maybe if you asked around, you might be able to find something. It's not on this street.
Can I just look? I don't really want to talk to anyone.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
I'm sorry, did we each get a potion of healing greater?
Regular.
Just
I think we
regular
just
healing.
did, yeah.
Nope.
The 50.
What'd you get?
I failed, so I don't know anything
yeah.
about anything.
You're kind of wandering around, not really wanting to interact with anyone, and it's a pleasant walk, but you don't really find anything that catches your interest.
Cool.
Alrighty, shopping has concluded.
Does indeed.
Well, can't get what I want, so.
Gave away all my grain. okay then. I'm sure they used it for good things.
They probably threw it away.
It's okay, I didn't try to get that.
I mean, it was probably covered in blood too, let's be honest.
Just a little
Alright,
flakes.
so what are y'all doing now?
Getting the fuck out of Munacra, that's what.
Okay, how are you leaving?
It's a good
Do we
day.
find a card? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't going to leave yet, but if they want to, I'll let them.
You do not find a card.
I guess I just start heading towards the city gates.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just follow.
Do you meet up with them at some point, Jasper?
I mean, I don't know what they're doing, so...
Yeah, do you look for them at some point, or do you just kind of go off on your own?
I'll just walk for a while.
Alright. You're just walking around. Merlin, are you with them?
No, I want to go to the academy.
Okay, so you go to the Institute. You two are heading towards the gates. Merlin and Jasper are nowhere to be found. Jasper, you're just wandering around. You arrive at the Institute. It is sort of a large circular institution that is around the middle tower of the city.
I intend to just walk in.
Oh, it's an open campus. You can
Good.
just walk in.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this would be guarded. I intend to go directly to the headmaster or mistress's office.
Of what department?
Whoever the head honcho is. I would know them,
Okay.
as long as it hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not a lot of turnover in those situations, so...
Mm-hmm. You go to the middle tower, and you sort of go up to whatever front area, and you ask for the headmaster, and you are...
I intend to just walk in.
Oh, okay.
And if there is a secretary, I intend to walk past them.
Gotcha. Just give me a general charisma roll.
My stellar charisma 3.
3?
Can I roll intimidation instead?
Yeah, you can roll intimidation. You can add
I mean, it's still a 3. But it makes it a 9.
Okay. You walk in with purpose, but you still get stopped at the front.
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I help you?
I sincerely doubt it.
Okay. Why are you here? Can I help you? Can I direct you somewhere?
Yes, I have a meeting. With Professor Ruxbrand, of course. If you don't mind, I'm running a bit late. I assume I have to recast at some point on the way here. I just want to make sure I'm actually using spell slots.
Okay, give me a persuasion.
17.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yep, no. The person behind the counter goes, Oh, okay. Sure, do you know how to get to his office?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, and just sort of sit back down to what they were doing.
I continue.
You continue up. You make your way up these
Yeah.
familiar stairs of the tower, and you get to Ruxbrand's office.
Okay. Do I need to get past any more secretaries?
No, just at the front.
Cool. Alright. I just walk in.
Okay,
Is he in residence?
he's not in the room.
Oh, I sit.
Okay.
I lounge across the chair too, with my leg up over the arm, and I just
see.
wait.
Okay.
I don't
So,
think I have. No, I
Merlin-
don't fucking talk usually, and I can't cast any spells.
No.
Never mind, I'll just wait.
Okay, Merlin is waiting for a little bit. You two are able to reach the gates in a fair amount of time. It's a big city, so it takes you a while to walk there. Still no sign of Jasper. Still no sign of Merlin. Anything you guys are doing?
Currently I'm just trying to cool my boots.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, maybe cradling my warhammer.
Yeah, there is a small crack in the top. Not anything to damage functionality.
No,
but...
just I'm whispering to myself and cradling the warhammer. God damn it! Now I'm gonna have to kill another at least 50 people in order to fix this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Merlin, you wait, and eventually you hear sort of talking in the halls.
How long do I wait? Just ballpark.
2 hours.
Okay, so I need to use. Okay, that's fine.
You've probably reverted back. And then...
No, I'm gonna keep casting.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, so I'm on second level spell slots now.
I see.
Lord, don't let us get in a fight.
I assume we're going home
You're
after
not gonna
this.
get in
We'll
a
see.
fight. She will.
And
I'm not planning to fight here.
eventually the door opens and a average-sized man, dark hair, blue eyes, walks in, and he sees this incredible display of a woman on on his desk in his chair, and he just gets really flustered.
I was
for a
gonna be
second.
in the visitor's chair just for
Yeah. Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I thought you had his your foot up on his desk. And...
No, I do have so I'm sitting in the visitor's chair, but I assume it's a nice ornate
Gotcha.
chair. So I've got one knee up over the arm of the chair, and then the other foot is propped on his desk. But I am on the other side of the desk. I'm not on his side of the desk.
Okay. I had a clearer picture in my head. I'm sorry I misheard you earlier.
No, that's okay.
So he walks in and he sees this foot up on his desk and this just all white.
Yeah.
And you can't see his face, but he gets a little flustered and he goes, excuse me, can I help you?
Hello, Arthur. Come sit down.
I have to roll from this. Okay. He gets on edge and he's you can feel the tension in the room grow just a little bit. And he eventually just sort of very quietly comes around the corner, sits down. You can't see your features because of your mask. And he sits down and he goes, do I know you?
In fact, you do. I'm someone that you owe a favor. And I'm here to collect.
He looks very quizzical, but he's not quite sure what is happening at the moment.
I need a scroll for a wish spell. You give me the scroll and I will go away.
He sighs and kind of sits back in his chair. He's like, I don't know who you are. You won't show me your face. You do know what you're asking for, right?
I know exactly what I'm asking
And
for.
how
Arthur.
that's basically impossible.
Nothing's impossible. Believe me.
That kind of magic is very highly regulated. How would you even know that's a thing?
Arthur.
Look, you keep saying my name as if I know you, but perhaps show me your face or something.
Do you want to believe in the impossible, Arthur?
He doesn't. He just. What are you? You're talking in circles. What?
I sit up in the chair. And I'm like, because if you want to believe in impossible things, I've got one for you. And I take the mask off.
He almost falls out of his chair.
Now, you owe me a favor,
Oh my God, Aurelia.
Arthur.
I thought you were dead.
Yes, that's been going around lately.
It's been years.
I'm aware.
He's at a loss for words.
You owe me a favor. I'm here to collect. It doesn't have to be today, but I expect you to get it for me.
He just sits down again and he's just like, I mean, you know who I'd have to get it from. He's referencing the magistrate, the current magistrate.
You've got the connections to do it. And they don't have to know where it goes. It's for study purposes.
I know. Okay. I can try. I have so many questions.
I don't have any answers. Not now.
You can see that he's kind of shaking, his heart is beating really fast in his chest. Not only have you asked him for a wish, but the dead is in front of him.
What a day.
He asked for it.
He just gets up kind of shaky and he sort of goes, okay, how can I tell you how do I contact you? What do I do?
You've got a message spell, I assume.
Yep.
I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Okay.
And I kiss his cheek and I leave.
Okay.
I put the mask back on my way out.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go find my friends.
Okay.
Do.
You've left a man broken in his room.
Nobody will believe him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's gonna believe him.
Yeah, no, it's...
Alright, so Morfran and Tiggles are nowhere in sight. Jasper is also nowhere in sight. But I'm assuming you might have said, hey, we're heading to the gates or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know where to meet up with them.
Okay.
Jasper, what are you up to?
I don't know.
Okay.
If I see Jasper on my way back, I will.
Just give me a general
Grab
perception
him.
check.
Okay. It's a 14.
Jasper, can you give me a perception check?
12.
Okay. As you're walking around, you notice Jasper before he notices you. But you do end up sort of meeting along a main street somewhere.
Hello, darling. Enjoying the city?
I'm sure you're enjoying it more.
Usually do.
Yes.
It's very exciting to have hands. I'll never take that for granted again.
I'm very happy for you.
Yes. I assumed you would be.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
This episode brought to you by Hands. And so...
Everything I have to say that I could turn that into a jingle would be very, very bad.
Yeah, don't do that. All of you sort of meet up at the gate. You still have not found a card from M, and you were able to leave the city.
Huzzah.
And after that rousing shopping episode, we're gonna call it there. Thank you for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.